go through what we have.
Okay.
All right. So you guys understood the homework exercise, right? What you guys were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm assuming you guys put an attempt
Mm-hmm.
for that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys write in a notepad or how did you guys write it?
I did in the Google Doc.
Google Docs.
I did
okay.
in a Word document.
Okay. Okay. Let's do one thing since we have 4 people here. Maybe what I can do is let me go and share something here.
Okay.
And I think we will put an attempt. I think all of you are not most, all of you are familiar with the Rflown. So I don't think you will have problem because you guys understand the requirement and working through that. So let's talk about what you came up with. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. So for the first exercise that we have here, anybody wants to go and give me what you have?
The first one.
Yeah. So first one is acceptance criteria is given, right? So this is your acceptance criteria. You're supposed to write the acceptance test based on the login functionality.
Yes. So, you want me to share, Harshal, or you just want me to say it?
Just say it because it's not shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Deal.
So
yeah.
what I did, I put a background as we discussed in the class. In the background, I did
Okay, so you have background here.
Yeah, given I open a browser, then go to the URL Rflown website, then Rflown.
Okay, is that how exactly you have written? What's your wording here?
Yes, I wrote background, then I wrote given I open a browser.
Okay.
Then and I go to the URL, and then I put the URL of Rflown.
Okay, so I go to whatever URL, but remember you don't have the URLs here, right? So this URL is there just for I think mainly for Gitali.
So
right, so you should just say go to Rflown site basically because you will not know what the URL will be and so forth.
Okay, so I'll just write down Rflown website.
Yes, Rflown site, Rflown website, whatever. It really doesn't matter, right? Okay, so that's your background. Then let's talk about scenario here.
Yeah, so then I wrote I'm on the Rflown homepage. That is done. Then I came to the scenario, admin login.
Okay, admin login. So what is your exact, because now you're given when then starts, right?
Yes.
So what exactly is your scenario you have?
So I did the given in the background, then I did when and then in scenarios. Is that okay, Harsha?
Yeah, so can you read the text, what you have on the scenario?
Okay, so scenario I wrote when I entered username as username, and I entered the password as training, then I logged in as admin and I'm on the admin homepage.
Then I am on Rflown homepage or I'm
admin
on
homepage.
Admin homepage. Okay.
Yes. Is that right, Harsha?
Yeah, I think it should be. I mean, I'm not sure anybody else wrote it differently. Does anybody else has different things or different thoughts?
Can I explain, Harsha?
Yeah, go ahead.
So first it will be feature. In the feature, I just wrote like Rflown homepage login functionality. Then in the scenario is Rflown homepage login.
Okay, so scenario title, you have Rflown homepage login, right? Homepage, it's a title of the scenario. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then what you have for the scenario?
It's given Rflown site is working. When Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, when valid user ID is entered and valid password is entered and click on the login button, then our Flown homepage will be accessed.
Right. So this is, I think, you have it, I think, based on what you told me, right?
Yes, yes.
So you have a feature keyword, obviously you will need it, but then within that you will have this particular scenario. It's again, it's nothing wrong with it, right? Because if you have test data, you can certainly supply. If you don't, then you just go with what you have, because
Yeah.
you will need user ID, password. Now, only thing is the click is a little bit more design item, so you probably want to keep it generic, something like what we have in the earlier scenario here, right? And I log in. Because I don't know how I'm going to log in, whether it's a click or it's just a tab out or whatever.
Oh, okay, because I just checked the website. So according to
Right,
that,
right.
actually, okay, if it is not
Right,
there,
right.
just generic, I can give and I log in.
Yep. Then our floor homepage is displayed access our whatever terminology you want to use.
So Harshal, we are not putting the username, actually the training, the password training and all those things, we are not putting it, right?
You can if it's, but again, those things you can, or you, if you don't put it, you have to build it later on in your test, basically.
If
Okay.
it's specific, Harshal, then we can like specifically when you said it is like admin or dealer.
Yes,
or
right,
like-
right.
Yeah.
So if you look at the scenario number, what is it,
Two.
2, right?
Hmm.
That's where
Mhm.
you will have what user type you are logging in and so forth.
Mhm.
You can put in basically specific user type in there,
Mhm, mhm.
that I log in as an admin user, but you may not have username credential at that point. Okay,
Right.
because you don't know how the system is going to be built and so forth.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
Got it.
is everybody clear on the first one? Right. I mean,
Yeah.
so here difference is the background is used here, right? Even though you have one scenario, you can still use background. There is nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
Because in the future you might add a second scenario, third scenario. The background steps will apply to the second one and third one, whatever new
Uh,
scenarios you will
The
add.
first one we
But
need.
But Harshal, what I did, why I did the background to open the Rflon homepage, because I separated the scenarios as admin, dealer, and because my feature
Yeah.
title,
Okay.
my feature title is Rflon user login functionality. That's why
Okay.
the flow is like that.
That is
Yes.
there, Daisy, for the second one, not for
Second
the
one.
first
Right.
one.
Right. That's correct. So first, I mean, I'm not saying anything is wrong there, Daisy. Okay. If that's what
Okay.
you understood, you created 5 different scenarios.
Mhm.
But that is what we were asking in the second one. So first one should be very generic. Hey, I'm trying to log in and I should log in. As soon as I log in, I am on my homepage. That's all.
Mhm. Mhm.
It
Okay.
doesn't talk about individual users. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
So we can still leave this one in, right? So that would be the first scenario should be done. I mean, first Cucumber file or feature file, you are done with that one.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at the second one.
Second one. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you will have feature, right? And then you will have scenario. Hopefully you have more than one scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Geeti or Rashmita, any of you wants to go? See what you guys want.
I did the third one, the admin user existing. I can search an existing user. The third one.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So she cannot attend today, which is fine. Yes. So what do you have? Go ahead.
I did the third one.
Okay.
So
Second one, do you have it?
second one is that same thing, like I can log in as a admin, or it's the
Okay.
same
So
thing.
just give me one of that, right? So you have what is your text for second one scenario?
I did the
Just give,
third
just
one.
pick one.
Actually, I did the third one. The third one, which
Okay.
as an admin user, I can search an existing user so that I can modify user information. That one I did.
Okay. So
This
this
one.
one you are saying?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so hold on. So then let me see if anybody else did the second one, or do you guys think it's the same thing?
Yeah, same thing, like login as admin, the same.
Or the dealer, anything.
Yeah, yeah, with the
Scenario
same.
can be dealer
No,
roles.
Harsal, I think here we can use background.
Yeah, here you want to use background. Okay, let
Yeah.
me just put it
Yeah.
background, right? Given
Yes.
I am on our flown
Yes.
Yeah.
homepage.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now here you are on homepage. Now what part you want to use on background?
Oh, you're
Because
already.
remember these are different users now, right?
Yeah, all are different users.
That's it. Given I'm on Airflow homepage.
Right, so that's the only one you can use
Yes.
for background, right?
Yes. Yes.
When I log in as admin user, now I'm specifying what user I'm logging in.
So
Um,
here I can give the credential, admin credential also.
Yeah, you can say
Okay.
when I enter credential for admin
Yeah.
and the login,
Login. Yes.
then I am on admin homepage.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
and the second scenario would go something like this, right? When
Yes.
I
Yeah.
enter credentials
For
for dealer, something
dealer.
like that,
Yeah, then
and I
vendor.
log in,
Yes.
Mhm.
then I am on dealer homepage.
Harsal, here scenario title can be dealer roles, admin roles, or it could be different.
Yeah, like here you can put it as admin login,
Oh, okay.
login. You can come up with the whatever name, but dealer login, validation or whatever, right? Login validation.
Harsal, here I did it without the background. Is that okay? Because I started like logged in as a admin with a valid credential. I started like that without the background. Is that
Yeah,
right?
it's
Or
perfectly fine. If you don't have background, then you would be putting it here, the step.
Then you
Right,
have to
given-
put in every scenario.
Every scenario, you will have the step. Then you
Same
don't need background. That's it. This is the change that you have to make. Given so you need to add this step to every scenario that you have in the feature file.
okay.
Right? And then whatever else we have here, let me just add one more rep user. Enter as for rep user. For rep, let's just keep it same, right? And then you are done at this point with the second one.
Yeah.
Right? It's not that complex. I mean, writing, I mean, English is English, right? Plain English, so doesn't really matter.
Harsal, I have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
In the background, how many given or when or end we can specify or n numbers?
Yeah, it's these are steps, right? So let's take it back here. So let's imagine this is background.
Mhm.
Given I am on our flown homepage, given I what is that? Enter username. Well, but that is specific to the individual scenario, right? So you can't really give that. But let's say I'm doing some other activity.
Yeah, means not
given,
in general. I'm asking means how many given we
yeah,
can.
there is no limit. There is no limit.
Okay.
So you can have another given, and given.
Okay.
But who cares, right? Ultimately, you can have a star as well. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Right. I mean, that's what we saw in the last one, right? In the first session, that really Cucumber really doesn't matter what you give as a given, when, or then. So.
Okay.
The main thing is that not technical people can read it. That's the main concern
Yep,
of it.
that is correct. That is correct.
Harsal, I have a question here. When I was writing, so Do we need to verify that admin is in the homepage or no? Do we have verify line over here or no?
No, here you said, right? Then is a verification. This is what you are doing, right? Then I am on admin homepage. Now, how
That's
you prove that
uh-huh.
you are on homepage? That is you have to do it later on,
Oh, okay, okay.
because you need to build something, right? You have to give some verification
Yeah.
instruction to the tool so that it knows, hey, you are on admin homepage.
But we don't have to write down over here like I can see dealer management or user management
No,
like
no,
that.
no,
Oh,
because you
okay.
don't know, right? How that homepage will be built. So
Oh,
remember,
okay,
this
okay.
is still part of like kind of like a requirement or acceptance criteria. Then you are
Yes,
writing the
yes, yes.
acceptance test. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yep. So when you actually complete the acceptance test, I mean, or when you know the design, so you sit down with that three amigos meeting, right? So that's where you will come to know, okay, this is what I will see on the homepage, and this is how we can distinguish basically. Then you start building validation at that point.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So this would be the second exercise. All right. So let's talk about the third one.
And Harshal, can we write down the second one like a tabular format, like scenario outline?
Second one, you can, because you are verifying something, right? Now, if you have the actual credentials,
Yeah, if we have.
if you create something like that, yes, you can. I mean, certainly, because you are repeating, supplying different data elements here, right?
Well, let's say like some
Um,
test data, user ID, password,
right.
and the
Yep.
user. So we can also write down like that.
Yeah. You can set and the actual validation as well. You can say validate that you are RFREP homepage and so forth. So what you are saying something is let's give it a try here. So you have a feature, and then this is our scenario, right? So therefore this part doesn't change, but this is what when I'm or flown doesn't change either, right? This is same.
Correct.
Credentials for RFREP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create placeholder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, for RFREP. Then I log in and then I can verify this one. Okay. So here, if I do that, I have to supply examples, and then I have to those pipe symbols, those values, basically, right? So this is what I need to supply. So here I can say RFREP, and then RFREP. Okay, and I think I have to put this one in the front. What is that?
As training.
No, here all we are saying is I'm going to log in with a different user. You can actually build everything in the code as well in the backend.
Okay.
So here, let's
Okay.
say credential for user, and let's just create some distinguished name here. I'm on my homepage, what are user homepage, right? So these are two variables, right? Or this is what we are creating. So I need to give them here. The first one is a placeholder. So user and the user homepage. Okay. And the second line would be the actual the values that you are giving, which is RFREP. And then what you can have is RFREP page. Okay. So this is, and then you have dealer homepage. Now, once you see how it's built in the code, then you will know what because these are considered the type. So you are saying the user type of RFREP is logging in, and we need to verify that RFREP homepage is displayed. Now you have to build something in the code that and at this point you can this becomes part of your validation or verification in the code. So, yep. But something similar to that, basically, you can create instead of creating 3 different scenarios or 5 different scenarios.
So what is the difference between the earlier person and this one, Harshal? I'm sorry, I could not understand this.
You mean the difference between this one and that one?
Yeah.
The way we did it, we are just using a different like examples
Okay.
here. So here, I think if you look at it here, let me come back here. Okay, I'm going to open that PowerPoint slide. Okay, training. A second. Oh, this one is in the Ruby Cucumber. Okay, and I'm going to open the one that we have it. Okay, so here example, right? So here start. So this is it's a start placeholder, then eat, which is the second placeholder, and the left is
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got
right
it now. Yeah.
now
That
you're
one.
supplying different data elements.
Yeah.
Basically. And so here in this example, it's very simple. But in our example, you have to build some things specific in the code to validate
Hmm.
that this user is logging in. But what does it mean? That's where you need to supply those rfrep credentials in the code.
Okay.
And then you will, in the code, you will say that, oh, once I'm logged in, then I need to validate something unique about rfrep user.
Okay.
Yeah. So this information will feed into your code. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where you will build your automation test at that point.
Okay. Yeah, now got it. Yeah.
Got
Thank
it, right? Okay. Yep. So, all right. So let's come back here. And let's see what else we have. Oh, one more, right? So
One
let's
more, yeah.
see.
One more.
All right. So this one, anybody wrote this one, third one?
Yeah, I did that one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So tell
So-
me what you have feature keyword. Okay. Then scenario. Let's
Mhm.
talk about what you have in the scenario.
Okay, here I have two scenarios.
Okay.
And first one is as an admin user, I can add and I can create a new one.
Okay. So tell me what that translates into your Gherkin.
So here background, here I used the background. So I have that
Okay.
I'm on Arcnon homepage, and another one is login as an admin using valid credential and
Logged in as admin, right? Something like that,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
and also access to the admin homepage. I'm able to access the
No, but you tell me what your actual wording is for this scenario. What exactly you wrote?
for scenario. This one I wrote that as an admin user, I can create a new user.
I know, but you need to have given when then, right? Format.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Given
what is your format?
so
Tell me the
given
exact line by line.
Yeah. So given is here login as an admin using valid credential, and I can
Okay.
and I
Okay.
able
Okay.
to
Wait. Okay. Wait. So this one is part of your given here.
Yes,
This is part of the scenario.
given
I'm
yes.
logged in as admin. Okay. Then what
Using
using valid credential.
and also I'm able to access the admin homepage.
But when you log in, right? So you will be on the admin homepage, right?
So I no need to write that one.
Okay, and I am on the admin homepage. Is that what you wrote?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so this is more like a validation step. Okay, so I'll leave it here since you have it. Okay, go
Mhm.
ahead.
Then when actually I have a notepad, my Word document. Let me open that one.
Yeah, that would be better. See what you
Mhm.
have.
Harshal, I have a question here. If your
Yes.
background, if you're putting given over there in scenario, again, you can write given, or you can just
Yeah, you can write it because the background will apply. So it will become just part of the step here, right? So
Okay,
there will be two
okay.
givens. Yes,
Okay,
so this
okay.
one will be something like this. So
Okay. You can, but you don't have to, right?
you don't have to, but maybe scenario has specific precondition as well. So this is overall
Oh,
precondition,
okay.
but then your
Uh-huh.
scenario will need one more step,
Okay.
right?
Got it.
So
Okay.
so here I would think you probably want to, given I am logged in as admin, given
Mhm.
I am on what is it, user management page,
Yeah, user management.
right?
pages.
When I do whatever I need to do, then I can complete the activities.
Yeah. The first
Okay.
one is combined with search and modify. That second one is, I think, you are going
Yeah,
to.
so first acceptance criteria is different, right?
Yeah.
It talks about the search.
Search. Yeah.
Second acceptance criteria in the number three, it talks about I can add a new user, so that I'm
Uh-huh.
adding a new user
Yeah.
and so forth, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So when
Go ahead.
okay when it's to create new user, click on user management tab, then click on new and fill all the required field.
Okay, so again, there is no clicking, right? Remember that
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no clicking.
No clicking or anything. So tell me in plain English, what action
Okay,
would the user do?
go to create a new user, go to the user management and
When I add a new user, right? I don't know
yeah,
how I'm going to add it, but I need to add that. So when I add a new user, then what?
go to the user management tab, then go
Right.
to the go to that new field.
Okay, so when
Mm.
I add a new user and enter new user detail, right? This is so it's a little bit different thinking, right? Thought process here with the Cucumber abstract information. You don't want to put
Mhm.
much details about design. Okay.
Okay.
So when
Mhm.
I add a new user and enter new user details
Yes.
and I save information, I don't know
Yes.
how I'm going to save it.
Select active and save the information.
Well, active, you don't know, right? Because you
No.
don't have all the details yet, what information, right? But you need to make certain action, and that's where you are writing the when statement. So when I enter, add a new user and
Mhm.
enter new user details, and I save
Mhm.
information,
Mhm.
then what is the verification here for the user?
So verification is the new dealer user. I created one, pmason1 has been created.
Okay, so you are creating a new dealer user, right?
Yeah.
That's what you are saying?
Yes.
Okay, then new dealer user is created
Mhm. Which is a pmason.
in our flow or whatever
Yes.
it is created. That's all.
Yes.
You have to verify it, how it's created, whether it's created or not. For that,
So
you might have to log out, log back in, but that's again you have to build in the code.
so
Sir,
that
can
one also
you go
that
ahead?
one
Go ahead.
okay that when that after the given when and then, so
Mhm.
verifying part one, so should I need to write that one also or
No, you don't need
uh,
to verification. You don't. It goes in the then only, right? This
okay.
should be your verification. Hey, I need to verify that new user is created. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But everything else are just actions that you are doing.
Harshal, can we put a dealer name here or no needed?
Dealer name. Yeah, you can say, just talk about dealer user, right? So there is no
Yeah.
dealer name.
So yeah,
So
I'm
here
sorry.
you are
Dealer
saying,
user, dealer
right?
user name.
Yeah, so I said here, enter new user details. You have 50 fields, we don't care, right? Here, because we don't know at this point what information we will need to actually create a user, right? So as you build the test and as the design is refined, basically you will come to know and you will build into your detail steps or actual code, basically. What does the new user detail means? That's where you will say, oh, I need to go and input all the 10 different fields on the screen.
But we don't have to specify the username here, right?
No, you don't know here, right? Username. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be part of your test data and the steps actually that you will write in the code.
Okay.
So I no need to write that pmason1.
No,
Not here, no.
it
Not
will go
here.
to the data section. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Okay.
think as we move through the camp, right? I think probably fourth session you will come to know a little bit how this thing is hooked up and so forth.
Mhm.
Basically, yep. But right now, let's focus on what information, what steps are, and leave the clicking or those design details out, right?
So
And I
Harshal,
think
we don't have to give the second scenario to check if it is if the user is created or not.
so. Here you are saying that the basically then verify. You can just say the verify new dealer user is created. You can just say that, or then just leave it out. Now here you are saying is verify. You want to put change this statement to something else.
Mhm.
No, no, I'm asking, is it like we have to give another scenario, like again, I'm logged in as admin user, and then check if that particular user is existing or not?
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
another scenario.
Well, that is a search part, right? That is a
Yeah.
search.
So
But
do we have
here,
to
here,
specify here or
so
no?
so here, let me go back to what I had it here, right? So how you will do it, this part, in order to verify that new user is created, you might have to log out, log back in,
Mhm.
Yes.
search again with this user that is created. You have to build that in this code.
Yeah, but that will be possible if I have the site, right?
Yeah, well, so you're gonna write the code, right? Because remember, we're gonna deliver this functionality 2 weeks, over next 2 weeks.
Mhm.
You
Right.
will know the design over second day, day 2 or day 3. So you will know all the details because you are part of the Three Amigos meetings, the design discussions. So
Mhm.
you will know. If you can always discuss with the developers because generally, I mean, agile world, everybody's sitting right very close to each other,
Right.
and so forth. So all these design details you will have to know as an automation tester. And if once you know that, then you can easily build that step basically.
Okay.
So you don't have to go very detailed, just like
No,
a,
not here, not in the scenarios. No,
yeah,
you don't.
yeah.
Yeah, this
So
is
we
very
don't need
highly.
to.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So we no need to write all the details things here. So whatever
correct.
that will go to the next step.
Remember who will approve this, right? Users. They need to
Okay.
approve it. They you don't know what design. Plus, as a QA, you don't know what design is it being implemented, right? At this point, so it's just a high level thing. So you say, oh,
Mhm.
this is what you mean, and this is how you will be doing the work. I save the
Okay.
information, then the new user should be created in the system. That's all you know at this point. But when you
Okay.
automate it, that's where you will put more details in the back end.
To
Okay. Got
verify that, right?
Yep. How
Whatever
you
we,
would
yeah.
Yep, how you would do it because in order
Uh-huh.
to do validate this, you have to log out, log back in as a maybe same dealer user, you validate, or you go back to the search and search that username, that
Right.
new whatever new user is created. So
Uh-huh.
so you have to
Okay.
build the logic.
Mhm.
Okay. You have to build the logic in the automation test. All right.
So,
Okay. So let's see what else we have. So search one, anybody wrote the search one?
Yeah, the search one, the given part is same.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So here also go to the uh, because I wrote in a design thing.
You wrote in a
but,
design way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So
but
I'm got these two steps are same. So I'm just going to copy that here.
yeah,
yeah.
Or
then
I can put both of this thing right
in
from
the
here to
background,
in the background.
Yeah,
yeah,
background.
So I can get rid of these two steps.
yeah.
But here, you said that no need to mention any username like pmason1 or anything, right?
But that let's see what we have, right? What you have.
So
So
yeah, what I wrote here.
okay.
So uh, um, uh, by going to for searching part,
Okay.
uh, use the management tab for searching the existing user, which is a pmason1.
Tell me what your step is. Exact step.
Okay.
Starting with the
Uh,
given.
Here I wrote by clicking on the, and you mentioned that no need to use that clicking
Okay.
word.
Just read what you have, right?
Okay,
Read what you have.
Okay, by clicking on the user management tab, I can search the existing user, which is pmason1, and able to modify the dealer show from ABC Auto to ARF Auto by clicking on edit button.
Okay, so you are searching a specific user, right? So
Yeah.
so my given here, I'm just putting the actions, right? When I search for XYZ user, okay? I don't know whether it exists or not, right? But I'm searching for XYZ user, right, in the system. And you can say that here, basically, if you want that XYZ user exists, basically, somehow, basically,
Yeah.
right? But again, if it's not there, then no worries, okay? We'll see how
Yeah.
we can automate, write the automation step. When I search for XYZ user, then XYZ user shows up in the search result.
Yeah.
Right. So these three steps are remain same. You are on the logging valid credential. When I search for XYZ user, then XYZ user shows up in the search result. And I am able to edit the XYZ user information. Right. How I'm going to do it, it doesn't really matter. You might break it down in multiple steps. Who cares? Right. As long as you are on the edit page, you are good, basically, at that point.
So
right?
I no need to write that that I change the dealers of ABC to ARF Auto. So I no need to write that one.
No, that part is part of the edit test case. You can write acceptance test for edit actually. What information you are modifying, you are saving it, and then the information is updated in the system. That you can write as part of the edit user, basically.
So basically,
Here, this is more about search, right?
So basically, we need a simple sentence how to do it. That's it.
It's a plain English, right? That's the whole concept. Yeah, plain English. Yep.
Harshal, can we write down scenario without using given?
Yeah, I mean, here you have given, right? This one will apply to the scenario because it's in the same feature file.
No.
Now, if you, let's say you don't have background.
We don't have to use the keyword given.
Yeah, in the scenario, yeah. I mean, you don't have to. Yeah. I can just write it, even when, I can just write it something like this, right?
No, I'm asking about the format. Isn't it the format like given a scenario, something is there, then given something and something, or maybe given, then
again, given is a precondition, right? So you already specified three preconditions here.
Okay.
So you see this one, this three line will be applied here, okay, on this scenario. So you will, at the end of this line, you are supposed to be on user management page, where you can search for it, right? Let's say you are on user management page, but you have to click something or design is something like you have to give given I am on, or given I go to whatever. It doesn't matter. Given it doesn't make sense here, but it's probably when I access user search.
Here
search
it doesn't
page.
matter because you are telling it is in the background. That's why, right?
Yeah, that's why. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
because this is
you don't have to, because even if it's not in the background.
So this is not the syntax.
Syntax wise, you don't have to have it. What I mean by that is given is not always necessary.
Oh, okay, that's what. Yeah.
Right. So I mean, you can write anything. I mean, if I write when here, what difference does it make? It doesn't make any difference. It will still work. Okay, even if I like it, write it something like this. Yeah, because Cucumber doesn't really care what you have written here. It cares about what text you have, and then it will start executing scenarios based on that, based on this verbiage.
So it will not throw any error.
No, it will not. When given doesn't matter. Given, if I say then here, who cares? It will still run. Yep.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's why the star is there, because
star is there.
means
I can
you
have
don't
star
have to
here.
write it. Yeah, everywhere you can put the stars.
I think
No
when
need to put the given.
I think we'll get to know.
What is it?
I said when we will execute, then only I think we will get to know.
Oh, we are going to execute today.
Yeah.
So because we have that installed, right? Software. So,
Yeah.
but everybody's clear on this one?
Yes.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do one thing. I think we are at the point. So now we can actually see whether the software is really installed on our machine or not, right?
Harshal, I have a last question about this.
Yes.
In the second scenario, we mentioned about XYZ user. So then we have to mention that in the background, or no, you just put it in
You
the
don't
scenario,
have to,
that's it.
because what happens is here in the automation world,
Mhm.
I'll show you where do you populate the test data. Okay,
Okay.
because every time you have 500 automation tests that you are executing, and it
Mhm.
needs bunch of like this type of user, some base user information it would need, right? Some logins, some passwords, they all need to be set up. So what happens whenever you run the start the automation test, you go
Mhm.
and set up the before that, if you have a script, database script, you will go
Mhm.
and execute it before you run the test. At the end, you will wipe out all the data, basically. So next time when you run it, again, you will populate all the base data set or test data into the database, so that
Okay.
your result will be same. Okay, because remember,
Uh-huh.
you are running this as part of the regression. You might be running an hourly basis or every 5 hours. Who knows?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So you need a clean data every time you run your 500 tests or 1,000 tests that you are running. So you wipe out all the data,
Uh-huh.
and then you load it back, basically, before you run the new basically test test
Okay.
run.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that's where you will say, oh, I have this test, I'm gonna need XYZ user to support my search. So I need to go and execute those SQL scripts, basically, whether you create it or you ask DBAs to do it or developers to create it. Somebody has to write it, right?
Mhm.
If you know it, then you can easily write the insert statement in the database. And then at the end, you execute bunch of delete statement and clean out all the tables.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, you need to create it, right? Otherwise, when I search, how do you know it's gonna return you XYZ user,
Yeah. Because
right?
we don't know who is the
You
user.
don't know,
Name is
right?
there. Yeah.
But you load that up in the backend, basically, those things.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So any other thing before we move on? All right. So let's see what you guys have installed, right? So we can take a look at it quickly. So important tool is RubyMine. Okay. So you can search on it. If you want to follow me to open that app, you can do that. Just type in RubyMine and you
So
click on RubyMine.
you want us to click on that?
Yes. Go and kickstart RubyMine, because since you guys are running for first time, you will have a different window. So I'm going to stop sharing here, and let's see one of you can share. Go ahead. Whoever wants to share, go ahead.
I can share Harshal because I am on a different computer and my
Yeah, that's fine.
Windows
Geeti,
are
Susri, yep, that's okay. Or
okay.
Asmita, either any of you want to share. Because we will use this tool on Saturday and Sunday as well. So I just want to make sure you have things configured properly. Anybody sharing the screen?
Harsal, I have also the same problem. I'm logging
Okay.
from Mac one and I'm
Okay, no worries. Yeah. So Susri or Geeti, one of you need to share.
Okay, let me
If you
try.
want to say it.
Sorry, Harshal. I'm not so used to with the Windows, so that's why
Yeah,
I said no.
no
But
worries,
I
no
will
worries.
learn. It's a good
Sure.
thing I installed it.
Okay. All right. So you got this screen, right? I confirm
Yes.
that I have you click on that. I confirm. Yep. You have to
Yes.
accept that agreement.
yeah.
All right. Click continue. Don't send. Nope. Click on don't send.
Yeah.
Oh, your screen, you probably did not share fully desktop, so you
Oh,
only share that. That
okay,
thing.
okay. Just let me check again. Let me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Make sure you share the desktop because then only we can see it.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it will pop up a different window. So don't just share that window.
not this one.
Yeah, see again, you are sharing this window. But anyway, so here on this window, right?
Mhm.
You don't have basically license. Okay, so you need to
Yeah.
click on start trial. Start
Uh,
trial in the top. Go up a little bit. One more line up.
this one.
You see,
Where?
nope.
Yeah.
Activate RubyMine.
Activate. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. This
Start
one.
trial. Yeah.
Not by license.
Okay. Now, do you have an account with the, so it says log into the Ruby JetBrains account. So click on that button.
Okay.
Oh, you have to create an account over there. Okay.
Yes, because they have changed a little bit, looks like with this thing.
Mm.
So
So
let's see.
we'll click on this, then we can create or.
Yes, yes. So so again, Geeti, you need to share the desktop. I think you are sharing a Windows, so we cannot see what being
Okay.
popped up.
It's showing me to like username and password.
I know.
Sign in.
So
So what
uh,
should I?
so you
Mm,
stop sharing the window, and if you share
yeah.
the desktop, I think that would be easiest thing, so
Okay.
that we
Just
can flip
Yeah,
back and forth.
Harshal, it's showing username and password now.
yeah. Just that.
So Harshal, do we need to create
Yeah,
an
you need to
account?
create account. Yeah. Go ahead and create an account on the over there. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to stop sharing, Geeti.
Yeah.
And then share again. Share the first screen.
Yeah. I think it got. It is hanged or something. I have to,
Oh, is it?
yeah. That's,
Mhm.
What you can do is you can
license.
just
No. No.
exit and restart this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so because the
Okay.
Zoom one is not coming. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Since you guys don't have account, make sure you go and create the account.
So create account is asking for the email.
Yeah. You need to provide your email. Yep.
Gmail. It will
Whatever.
be Gmail. Then you're
Email one.
Yeah. Gmail, Hotmail, doesn't matter.
some problem.
Are you able to share, Geeti? Share
No,
the. Okay.
I'm not even able to create account. I think
Okay.
I should log out and join again.
Yeah. That's fine.
Some problem.
Rashmita, now you are the only one left.
Yeah, I'm just looking that one. So same thing.
Can you
I'm
share your screen? Share your screen so that I can help you. I mean, so that everybody can see it.
okay, sure.
Just share the full desktop, okay? Don't pick any windows. Just whatever default it pops up, just let it selected and click share.
Yeah, I have so many windows. Let me close that one because that's why it's not coming.
Anybody is doing it, or otherwise I can open the Zoom. Otherwise I can Zoom.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, whoever goes first, I guess.
Yeah, actually mine is not working too, so I'm closing and restarting that one.
Okay.
So how big will be the password, Harshal?
Well, you have to provide your own password because it will be your account. So
No,
make
it's like even if we are giving something, it's telling it's not enough. Give bigger password.
Yeah. So follow the rules, right? Whatever their password standard is, you might have to give some $sign or £sign and the length as well. Okay, so here I think we have the same issue. You are probably
Yeah,
sharing the same window.
let me stop. No problem.
Yeah, as soon as you share, right? I mean, when you click on share, it says
Mhm.
screen. Okay, by default, the screen is selected. Just click on that.
Okay.
It should say screen, and then share. Leave it share. Yep. Okay, now it's good. All right, so go ahead and type in the RubyMine. Yep.
It's not coming.
Yeah, you can minimize this window. You can minimize.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it says start trial, right? And log in to JetBrains account now. Click on login to JetBrains account. All right, so here you don't have username password, right? So you go to the create account. And whatever email you want to use. Now,
So
do you have Google Gmail account? Do you
Yeah.
already have Gmail account? So just go back to the sign in. No, go back to the sign in tab here.
Sign in tab.
Just
Left
yeah,
side.
it's right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Or it says go below and it says sign in with the
Yeah.
Google or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I did create account. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, if you do that, that's fine. Otherwise, it should let you sign in here. Yep. Whatever, click next. Okay, so you are good. Now here, the only thing is you have to enter the password. Okay, they are supported authorization by Google yet. So what you want to do is just create your password here.
So
Whatever
new
password
one?
you want to. Yeah. Just make sure you remember that password. Okay, because you will need it to log in.
Okay.
Make sure you write it down somewhere.
Yes, that's why I'm doing that one.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is saying like login to JetBrain account. So is there any
Yes.
activation code? Say,
No. So okay. So
I think.
hang on. So did you create account?
Yeah, I just I
Okay.
gave my email. And then
Okay.
it's saying waiting for login in browser. I don't.
Yeah.
Harshal, it says authorization successful, but
Right.
in the page is saying there are no valid licenses associated with the account.
Right. So you should have started the trial.
Yeah, I tried with the trial. So
Okay, let's see what happens with hers. So now click on the accept agreement, right? Let's see, accept agreement. Yep, consent. Yep, that's fine. Submit.
means it's showing the name, but
Oh, you need to put some pound and dollar or something. Okay.
Yeah, I did the $sign, everything.
But it's saying password is easy to guess, so don't put your name or your email as part of that. Just
I
think it
did
and write it down. I
$sign
mean,
and number. Yeah.
Maybe you can do some capitalization. That will help.
Yeah, I did the capital one, $sign and number, everything.
yeah, password. It says password is easy to guess. So unfortunately, you have to think of some difficult password.
Okay. So anyway, I can say if I save it, so it.
No, don't save this one yet. You don't have password here.
Okay. So I need to create another one.
Yeah. Make sure you have at least one capitalized and pound or $sign in the password.
Yeah, I did that one. I did capital one, $sign and number also.
Try one
Right.
more time, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that password policy, there is nothing we can
Maybe
do.
try the semicolon, Rasmina. Maybe that will help you. Let's see.
Let me try one more time.
Yeah.
So Harshal, I'm on the page where it says activate new license, remove
Yes.
license, or I'll click on the continue only.
Continue, just continue. Yep. Yeah, it will start the trial. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trial is 30 days. So
Yeah, it says it's activated till December 17th. Yeah.
yep. License is not that bad actually. It's like $75. Now, if you have, if you know anybody who is in college or has an educational account, then it's free. Okay.
Oh,
So you can ask basically if your son or if you know somebody, I mean, who is in there, then they can create a free account. Educational license is free. So you can just get that one later on and
So
use that as a license.
only for students, right?
Only for students is free. Yeah.
Oh,
not for high schoolers, only for the college.
No, I think it's high schoolers as well.
Okay.
Try that one. High school one will work as well. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever I did, it's showing me.
Yeah, whatever you are doing is see, it's a predictable something like at
Capitalization does not help too much.
yeah, make sure you write it down. Okay, whatever password you create here.
Can you show?
Yeah, just see it and copy it. I think it's fine.
Yeah. For
I'm
me, it's
welcome to-
license to, why it's saying license to get the subscription is active until December 17th. Okay.
Yes, it's
Evaluation
fine.
Yes, that is
evaluation
correct.
purpose only. Yeah. So
Yep.
activate new license. I should do
Yes.
that or
No. Continue. Just click on continue.
Don't click anywhere else. Only just
Yeah.
click continue.
Okay.
Giti.
okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Also-
you are typing the password as a password. It doesn't like it. Okay.
oh, I
So-
see.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so,
why.
So
Okay.
You should put
something
something
else.
else.
Okay, I got it.
Put your nickname. Put your nickname over there.
It's
Yeah.
like a combination of capital, small, then some numbers, some special character, maybe 1, 2.
Right.
Yeah, I gave the
Okay, so
password
now
of
it's green.
you.
Now it's green
Yeah,
here.
yeah. But you should remember that one, Rashmita.
Yeah, I'm going to write it down.
Yeah.
Copy and paste it somewhere.
And repeat password also you have to give the same.
Yeah.
Copy and paste it.
She unfortunately did not copy, and in order to
No, I
copy,
don't
she
think
has to.
password will copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
But it's fine. I think hopefully. But other folks, are you guys able to get in? Open the software.
We
Yeah.
are welcome to RubyMine.
Okay, good. So this is the
Yeah.
only first time.
Yeah,
What?
new project, just like our.
It's green, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Why it's not allowing me to?
Please add another word or two uncommon words. Just now it was green, right?
How
Yeah,
about you?
it was green.
You have use a securely generated password. Maybe just use that. Click on that bottom password here, right? Use a securely generated password. CAE V9, whatever it is there. If you
Which
want,
one?
I mean, it's right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Just click on that.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Now make sure you copy that password, okay?
Yeah, let
And
me
put it in
copy.
Notepad because you will be in trouble otherwise.
Otherwise you'll forget. You copy that one and
Yeah.
paste it in a notepad.
Right.
I'm taking a picture of it.
I would suggest you copy paste it in Notepad.
Copy paste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Copy paste and then
Okay.
take a picture.
All right. So that's green.
Hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Click. Yeah.
Check that box.
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that is not required, right?
It's not that is fine. Just click submit.
Yeah.
Let's see if it
Submit.
lets you go through.
Yes.
All
perfect.
right. Finally.
Yes.
Finally,
Okay.
yeah.
We did it.
Well, now you go back to the IDE, whatever is open, RubyMine. Go back there.
Go to the RubyMine.
Go back to the RubyMine.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
icon.
you install.
No, it's already running. Yeah, it's
The-
already
the-
running
The
on
icon
the
is
right
already
side.
there. Can you see? Down.
Yep.
Yes,
There you
yes.
go. Just say start
Mhm.
trial. That's it.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
And then
And
continue.
continue at the bottom.
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Now we
so
got it.
now you need to do open project. Sorry, new
Okay.
project. New. Okay. So let's follow the new.
Mhm.
Okay. Here, one more thing here. So remember here, there is no SDK selected under Ruby SDK. Okay. So if you have installed properly, if you click on the drop down there, Rasmita, go ahead and click on that no SDK selected.
Selected.
This-
Click on
This
drop down.
Yeah, click on drop down. Nope. On the right side, you see the drop down arrow.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so somehow it's not able to find the Ruby SDK on your
No,
machine.
for me also nothing.
For me, same. First, yeah.
No
Yeah.
SDK selected.
Those.
Okay, do you mind giving me control?
Yes, sir.
Let me check something.
Maybe can we
Click on plus sign.
Yeah,
okay.
the plus sign. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you click on plus sign, then click. Now you should. Okay, there you go. Now it
Yes.
should pop up.
Add SDK. Should we do?
Yeah. Okay. So everybody has that, right?
Yes.
This you should see this.
No,
Yes.
let me see again. What is that?
Yeah. Make sure you click on plus sign. It will automatically find Ruby.
Go to the ruby.exe one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It will
yeah.
automatically be selected. So you just
Yeah.
click on OK afterwards.
Okay,
And then,
ruby.exe, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Not able to see.
Okay. All right.
Then create.
Give some meaningful name to the project.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
here untitled, just give some meaningful name, maybe hello cucumber or something, something like that.
Hello.
Rasmita,
automation.
yeah,
Okay. Put some.
whatever you want to give. Okay.
Do hello world, hello.
Yeah. Now, just don't put spaces or anything. Okay. This thing because it's, I would say just leave without space. Give a name without space. Okay. Now,
Hello,
second part is the location part, right? So location, I think by default, it will go somewhere. If you want to save somewhere where you can find it, then you click on the browse. And if you want, I can just show you quickly here. So you click on browse. Okay. And what I would suggest you guys is click on C. And let's say C, let's say what is that test automation folder. So all the projects that you create, it will be under this particular folder.
Automation folder.
Yeah,
Okay.
C test automation, that's the name I'm giving. And click OK.
That I'll write in the location one.
Yeah, C test automation, right? So you can just type in. Let's see why it's not finding it. Okay, so it's not finding it. So what I need to do is click on new directory. And I'll say test automation. Okay, so now I will go and select it, test automation. It should be good this time. I think as soon as I create it, I think it should be good.
So we have to create it, right? Right, herself?
Yeah, let's see where it created for her. Oh, there you go. So I just selected basically that folder. So C test automation, I see it. Once you
When
create it.
you create that version?
So you go to the C, right, in the same window, then
Correct.
right click on it and create new directory. Okay, and then you type it in. Once it will ask you to type a name. Once you do that, then you will see that and you just select on it. So now it shows C test automation. So I'll click on OK. So it changes here, C test automation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. So any new project you will create, it will be under C test automation folder on your computer. Now, if you are using Mac, then I wouldn't know, but this is what it will do.
No, my window is ready.
Okay, okay, that's good.
I'm not.
That's
I'm not using Mac for this.
Okay,
To the
okay, that's
class,
good.
I'll bring my window one.
Yes, yes. All right, go ahead and click create, Rasmita. Click on create. Yep. So your Hello Cucumber project, as you can see it, right? It is under C test automation, and then you have a Hello Cucumber folder,
Yes.
right? So if I go here on your C drive, and if I see,
New directory. What I should go to the C. Where
yes,
exactly?
yeah, C, and then type it in the name, and then you will have Hello Cucumber project. If you have multiple projects, then you will see multiple folders under this file path.
Okay.
No, the location specified path is not found. So
You
Yeah,
have
you
to
need
go
to
to
create it.
the
Yeah.
new directory, then create the automation under that.
okay.
So
okay.
Geeta, scroll up
Yeah.
to the C, select the C folder, right, at all the way at the top, and then right click on it and say new directory. Okay, and then type in test automation, and then click OK. Rashmita, you can stop sharing your screen now.
Okay.
All right, so is everybody there in that folder?
Yeah.
No, mine is not done yet. Let's see. Let me go.
This is a one-time setup. So once you set it up, you don't have to change anything. It's a one-time setup.
Did you create the directory, Giti?
I went to Windows C, right? Then yeah.
You can share your screen if you just leave the screen selected if you want.
Share screen.
And there will be more problem, I think.
No, you will
New-
be fine. Just leave the screen. Make sure the title of the screen is screen. Then you can click on share. Then I can see your full desktop.
Just let me 1 minute. Yes, share screen.
Are you sharing?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one is it?
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you for control. Okay. It's a one-time setup, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just give me control. All right. So what I'm going to do is going to come here, see,
Right click. Yeah.
and right click, say new directory.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there, but yeah, sorry.
And now you have to type automation.
So did you already create, Giti?
Yeah, I think no, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay. So it is created somewhere here. All right. Let's see where it went.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's
Yes,
there.
automation. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
there you go.
The Ruby.
Okay. All right. So Cucumber, your project is Cucumber.
Create.
So I'm
Yeah.
not going to change it. Click create. And you should be good. Hopefully you will see it. So let me go and share my screen quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have this one here, right?
Yes.
Everybody is on this type of screen, right? This is a
Mhm.
folder. Okay. So you can expand and see what it is. And you're going to see external libraries. The Ruby is listed here, right?
Yeah.
So because it's a RubyMine, so it's a base is Ruby. So what we are going to do is, so one thing we had it earlier. So remember, in the Cucumber, I'm going here. So Cucumber framework, right? So we have to create it certain ways, right? So there is a features directory that is required for Cucumber project.
Mhm.
Okay. So what I need to do is in this my empty project, I'm going to right click on it and say new folder directory. Okay. Here it says new directory. And I'm going to name it as features. FEATURES, no capitalization, it's all lowercase. Okay, make sure you remember that. Features. If you make any typos or spellings, you're gonna run into a lot of issues later on. And I'm going to hit enter. So now I will see green features folder here.
Okay, all lowercase features.
Yep. Okay, and features folder is created as under this Hello Cucumber
Under
project. Hello Cucumber.
Hello Cucumber. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is everybody here?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Rasmita, I'm assuming you both are there as well.
Yeah, but yeah, how to create that one? Yeah.
So you right click on this, select the Hello Cucumber project, right click on it, say new, and then directory.
Okay.
It's the same like we did. in the
Same thing.
Catalan.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I'll
at
go-
this time, it will pop up this window, and here you type in the name features. For me, I'm going to cancel out because I already created it, but you guys need to hit enter afterwards.
new folder.
And do lowercase.
New directory, right? Or new folder.
Yeah, new directory. Yep.
That will be features. Yeah.
Yes, exactly what I have it. Features, lowercase, everything, and make sure it's the right spelling. Otherwise, your settings will not work.
So like all files will be dot feature or something.
Yes. So second part is there, right? So this contains acceptance test for user story acceptance criteria. Okay, so this directory. So what are we created in the features and all those things? We need to create the feature file for every scenario that we created. So for now, I'm just going to show you one. So now I'm going to click on features folder. Right click on it, say new file, and I'll give some name as what is it? Login.feature. So this would be the first scenario. That's what we talked about, whatever our homework one, right?
Right.
It says login.feature. You have to give a name like that.
No S.
Here no
No,
S.
no S.
No
Okay,
S.
make sure you remember or practice on this. Yeah, it comes with the practice. So
And
once
again, all are lowercase.
yeah, here you can, yeah, dot feature has to be lowercase. Okay, you can give login as uppercase, but leave everything lowercase. Okay, because it's a lot easier if you leave everything lowercase. So you will see like a green icon. If it's created properly, you will see something like this, what I have on the screen.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody
This
has this
will be
file.
new file, I think. This will be new
Yeah.
Yes, new file.
file. Yeah.
Yep.
And
And then login.feature.
feature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you can double click on it to open it if it's closed, right? Then you can double click on it to open the file. But if everything is created properly, then you should see this green icon that I'm showing here.
Yeah, green login dot feature.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
good. All right. So now the easy part is typing in. So if as soon as I type in F or FE, it will show this keyword and I can just hit enter. Okay. Then I will do a scenario. It will show scenario and I'll just select that, hit enter. Then I can type in my actual scenario here. Given I am on Airflow homepage.
Now how those
When I
that feature.
this is an intelligent tool, right? So it recognizes because you are in Cucumber file, so it gives you all those keywords. That's the power of development IDE, right?
So how I'm going to change the background white?
Don't worry about those background things yet. Let's see what we have now. Okay. There are
Okay.
settings you can do later on. We'll play around with the settings. So when I log in to our Flown, when I log in with valid user credential,
After feature, did you click enter or?
yeah,
the-
after
Enter.
feature, yep, you can select it and then it shows up and then you hit enter. So you can be something like this, right?
Mhm.
And once you type it in, your sentence, you say hit enter, go to the next line. And as soon as you start typing keyword, it will start showing. You can just tab out at that point. Right? So it's just matter of getting used to the tool, how it works. When I log in with valid credential, then I am on user homepage.
Hmm.
Then you have to leave one space, then do second scenario, right?
No, you don't have to. I mean, as soon as you encounter keyword, it's fine. But right now we are not worried about second scenario. Let's just
Okay,
work with the
okay.
one, right?
Mhm.
Make sure you save the file. I think it automatically saves, but you should be able to save it. File, save
Wait,
project.
wait,
That's it.
sir, let us finish this one.
Yeah, save, it's written save template or something like that.
No, it says save all, so it will save the
Save
whole
all?
thing. Yeah,
Save
just
all,
click on
okay.
save. Yeah, or Control S.
Control.
Okay, it's showing the number also, right? Given when there.
Yeah, it will show all those things, right?
Yeah.
Now remember, scenario has this colon symbol, right? But given when, then don't. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you are saying something weird, if I type in, I'm gonna see something else. It will not be highlighted and all those things. Okay. So make sure all the keywords are in blue. Everything else is in black.
In automation, we need to take care of these things. Otherwise,
All right. So everybody has it,
Yeah. Now, how to save?
right? Everybody good?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna quickly show you how to run this thing, right?
You
Because-
saved somewhere, right, Harshal? Can you show that?
What?
File and save all.
Oh yeah,
File and
file. The governor file, save all. It's just like a Word. You will have save or save all, whatever. Here it's
Or,
just save all.
or Control S.
Yeah, or Control S. Yep. So if you want to run this, right, or this is the beginning of the automation test, there is no logic behind it, but you can still run it in the tool.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So here, there is a green icon here.
Uh-huh.
It says run hello cucumber.feature. So I can click on that. Okay. Here.
Just a
Run it.
minute. So save, should we do save file as template or just?
I think it will automatically save it.
Okay.
Yeah. When you run it, it will save it automatically.
Okay, just, yeah, sorry, what you're saying, yeah.
Actually, I have one thing here. We don't have to put the title of scenario and feature over here. It's
Well,
just
you can put it here, whatever you want, right? But
okay.
it's not necessary. It's not required. Okay.
Okay, got it.
It's for our purpose. If you want to document it,
Okay.
you can do that. Okay. But right now, when you run it, it
Mhm.
says no tests were found, and so forth, because we haven't built anything in the back end. So there are a lot of things, right? We have to build as we go forward. But you should see something like this.
Okay.
If you are seeing anything else, then let me know.
Yeah, it's different, I think, for me. It's not showing no such file or directory, that red line for me.
Yeah, it's
No.
showing the same thing to Harshal too.
In the left-hand side, it's showing test results, feature, scenario.
Or this here or here.
Left side, it's showing test results, feature, scenario. Right side, it's showing the first two lines, testing started, code, then
Yeah. So it is showing this one. You have these lines.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
then you are good. Then you are good. Don't worry about anything else.
okay.
Now, remember I talked about the steps, but we're not going to talk about steps for next. We will just dive into the Ruby programming a little bit because you need to know before we dive into the actual step definitions. But let me just show you quickly here the power of the tool. Okay, so here I'm just going to click right before this this particular line. Okay, and you see this symbol here pops up. If I click anywhere, and if I hover, it will show up here. So what it does when I click on it, it says create all step definitions. So this is where the Cucumber code will start. But I'll just quickly go and show you. I'm going to click on create all step definitions. And it will prompt me for a Ruby file or something. Don't change any, I'm not changing anything, just clicking on OK. All right. So it will generate a Ruby code for me. Okay. And it creates this folder. It puts that new file that I created under step definitions folder.
So the Ruby code for the feature we wrote, the scenario we wrote, right?
No. So we'll talk about what this code is. But what I'm saying is the tool generates a lot of code for you. Okay. So we don't write everything from scratch. That's a good thing about the tool. Now what this folder is. So if I go flip back here, steps definitions directory. This is where contains all your Ruby files for step definitions. Okay, and I'm not gonna go any more details, but now if I run it, okay, I will have a little bit different result. Now I will see a little bit different things here. It says test ignored, okay, because it has a matching step definition for Ruby for every step we created here. Okay, so all the highlighted one is gone. If I open, you guys should have this thing highlighted as orange or something when you open your feature file here. For me, it's not highlighted anymore because I have a matching step definition for every step here. Okay, because see what it is, it's trying to match. So this is my step given, right? Given I am on our front page. When I generated this file, it has this given I am on our front page. Okay, I have the same thing given I'm logging with the valid credentials, given I am on user homepage. All three steps are there. So it's not highlighted anymore. If I delete it, right, I can go and delete it. Let's just delete the folder. Then the highlight will be back. See, and now highlight is back. Okay, but again, we're not gonna touch this probably for next 3 sessions. We'll come back on the 4th session and we'll work through it more.
Okay.
But before that, we'll talk about the Ruby programming this Saturday. All right. Okay. So if you guys want, you can create a bunch of feature files for whatever homework that you did and play around with it. See if you are able to practice on the keywords and so forth.
Okay.
Sir, can you show the Ruby code again one more time, like when you did the right click?
Okay, so I'm here, right, on this file. I'm going to click on right before my word starts or sentence starts. Okay, it shows here this bulb. So I'm going to click on it and I'll say create all step definition. So what it will do is for every step, I have 3 steps right now. It will create 3 matching step definitions in a file.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just clicking on it. I'm not changing anything. Click OK. It will be created here. My Ruby code is generated. Okay, so it now the highlight is gone because I have matching step and step definition. So highlight is gone, and my Ruby code is there for me. But you need to get familiar with what this syntax is and how it works. So.
And to run it, we have to highlight it, then run.
No, you can select this file, right click on it. It has a run login feature, or you can you are in the file and you click on this run on the top.
Okay, but
So
you don't
either
have to
one will work.
highlight it. You don't have to highlight. Just click on the.
Yeah, you don't have to
run.
highlight. No.
Okay.
So it will run whatever is selected, whatever file is selected, that will be run.
Okay. Okay.
So it says run login.feature.
Mhm.
Okay, so right now it's ignoring test because we don't have any logic, even though we generated some code.
Mhm.
But as we go through, we'll start building out some more logic.
Okay. So
Okay,
we'll do
so
this. We'll practice and we'll do
yes,
this
yes.
more
So
in
you should
Saturday,
have at least
Sunday.
three file here, right? 3 feature
Mhm.
files.
Mhm.
You should have created in your project for whatever the homework that you had, and you can try to execute it and at least create them with the proper keywords and so forth. I think that would be good practice. So
So the
because
same
I
way
know,
we'll just do the 2 more features, right?
yeah. So you will right click on the features again, create a new file,
New
and
file,
say
then
abc.feature, whatever feature
okay,
name.
whatever is
So
it.
you have
Okay.
second file, you go through, enter your scenarios here,
Okay, got it.
proper way, and create another one.
Okay.
All right, I think that's all I had today, unless you guys have anything else.
Mhm.
Okay.
Harshal, do you have the printouts of the first, I mean, whatever PDF you have given?
I can print it out for you. If you are coming, I can give it to you on
Yeah, it will be very
Saturday.
helpful.
Yeah,
for-
yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, so it will be handy to write down the
Yeah.
notes and
okay.
hand
How about
over.
I print out 3, 4, whoever needs it. You guys can take it. Yep.
Yes.
But Saturday, I think we're gonna dive into the Ruby code, Ruby actually programming.
Oh,
So the handouts, I mean, that wouldn't be much in the printouts. You'll probably be looking at copying pasting. I think would be a lot easier for you if you have something.
Yes.
yeah, no, that is for generally like you explained that day, you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's good to read and understand.
Right. No, you can certainly have that, but this Saturday, Sunday, you may not. You might have to pick up your typing speed.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, those things. Yeah.
And
So
if you are, if
this-
it is okay, Harshal, if you cannot give this week, later on also you can give. There is no problem.
Yeah. I'll definitely try to have it. It's not too many pages anyway, so I think should be okay. Yeah.
because it's not too
Well,
much theory,
otherwise,
so
I mean,
that's
it's gonna be hands-on, so I'll print it out while you guys are working through. So it's
Mm,
not a big deal.
So Dilip is going to come to the class or no? Or it's
No,
only-
Dilip generally does not come in this particular camp. No.
Oh, okay.
Dilip,
Okay.
yeah, he doesn't do much programming. So
Oh, okay, got it.
yeah, these days, I mean, he used to do a
okay.
lot Java. He's a Java guru. He used to
Uh-huh.
teach Java in
Uh-huh.
Franklin University as well.
Oh,
He taught for a number of years. So yeah.
oh wow. Okay.
But if
And
we can come at least for one time, maybe within our period, so
Yeah, I'll definitely ask him. I'll definitely ask him.
we can meet.
Yeah. I'm sure he will stop by. Yep. That's for sure.
and Harshal, are we doing any project on this automation, or we'll just carry on with the Airflow in the automation?
Well,
I mean the new project.
what you will be building, that would be your project work. I mean, it's pretty much because you will be spending a lot of time at home as well,
Yes.
because you have to complete the exercises, right? So and at the end, let's say if the time permits, because you can apply the same thing on any system, not just Airflow.
Okay.
Yeah, because whatever system you have it available on internet, actually your Chase Bank account, you can apply the automation actually. So any system that even the Gmail, you can automate your Gmail. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, anything that's on in the browser, like a just account creation part, right? That we just did, you can actually automate that as well.
Oh, okay. That
on
could
the
be a good
JetBrains.
practice.
Yeah. Yep.
So Harshal, apart from Ruby, Cucumber, what else we are learning?
So as I talked about, right, in the you will have the object-oriented programming, because Ruby is heavily focused on this camp as well. So we'll spend at least 3 sessions.
C# or Java?
No. No, not in this camp, no. But if you want to learn it, yes, certainly. There's we used to have a different camp for MVC and other things, just to build the web apps, but that's more focused on the building the web apps. So,
So
Oh, so
Java,
but
also you are
these are completely different programming languages. Okay, Java is a completely different,
right.
and it takes you few months to learn that language.
So
So
Cucumber and Ruby we are learning.
yeah, Ruby is a base. Ruby is a
Yeah.
programming, right?
Yeah.
You have to pick up before you build anything else. So
And for Ruby,
Cucumber.
what we are using?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
For Ruby, what language we are using?
Ruby programming. Ruby is
Ruby.
the programming language.
Okay.
This is what I just showed you. Ruby programming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but we will talk in depth on Saturday, Sunday, and potentially one more session as well. So
Okay.
Then Selenium as well, right?
yeah, Water and Selenium. Yeah, those
Yeah.
two web drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, without that you wouldn't be able to automate
Yes.
anything. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
So-
good then. All right. Then
Yeah.
see you guys on Saturday. Otherwise.
Yes.
so Harshal, for Selenium, we are not using Java here. We are just using Ruby or what?
Yeah. Java.
Yeah.
I mean, these are different programming languages, right?
Okay.
So Selenium works with Ruby, Java,
Ruby,
C Sharp, but you
Yeah.
have to
There are
learn those
so many.
programming languages, syntax.
Yeah, there are so many. Yeah.
For that, I mean, for Java, either you need to learn Eclipse or NetBeans or anything else. For C Sharp, you need to learn the obviously syntax. That takes you almost 6 months to pick up those programming languages.
Yeah.
It takes some time for
Oh,
those
wow.
languages. Yeah,
Oh,
they are
okay.
not like overnight, like
Mm.
Ruby.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
that's the reason I think a lot of companies prefer Ruby instead of
Ruby is
Java
little
or.
bit.
Yeah.
Because it's a quicker one.
easier.
It's a very easy to syntax wise. Syntax
Oh.
wise is very easy.
Mhm.
Java and other things you're gonna struggle with the syntax itself.
Yeah.
For the
It takes
breaking.
time also.
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Let's
righty.
see how it goes
Thank you.
after we go to the depth.
Oh yeah, you guys will be fine. But make sure you practice at home because this
Yes,
is
yes.
all about practice.
Yeah.
So Yep.
Mainly the typing part.
yes, typing you have to pick up as well as the actual practice for the programming. Yep.
Yeah.
So all right, but you guys will be okay.
Okay.
So
We can do it.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, everybody will pick up. So
Yeah.
it's not a rocket science. Everybody does it.
Yes.
So should be all right.
Okay, Harshal, thank you. Good night.
Okay. See you
Okay,
guys
thank
Saturday.
on Saturday.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right.